Now, at this point, you probably use AI for a whole lot of stuff, or maybe just get a couple of tasks where you're like, ooh, I got to ask it this. I ask AI stupid crap all day.
I do. I ask it lots of things to help me out with. It just makes things easy, especially like recipes and grocery lists.
It is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever just taken a picture of the weird garbage that you have in your cupboard and it's like, oh, here's a recipe because that's fun?
No, but that's a genius idea.
Because it comes up with something. Well, there's a new study out of Stanford University, and they looked at how people are using these chatbots like ChatGPT and Claude, Gemini, all of them. And there's something that they said that you need to stop doing because it's probably backfiring and not what you should be doing. And if you're using it as like advisor or life coach or therapist, it's probably causing you an issue because these things tend to be very agreeable. And if you give it a sense of what you want it to say, it's just going to agree with you. And they're saying that like a therapist at least like try to like walk you through it and like be like, is that the best thing you do? They'll push back and question when need be. This doesn't.
I literally saw a video this morning where it was a guy writing to ChatGPT and he's like, I just hit 10 parked cars. It was an accident. And ChatGPT said, just breathe. Accidents happen.
Don't worry about it. It's just fine.
Yeah,
like,
basically what it was saying.
Sure. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Now, maybe just a bit of a Playhouse poll. Do you agree, disagree? I can't say I've ever used it for that purpose, I guess.
I don't know if there's really, like what advice I would ask it for. Someone asked, or someone told me, you have it so much easier now parenting because you have ChatGPT. I think the issues I've had, I wouldn't go to ChatGPT. I'm going to my child's pediatrician.
Yeah, I think, maybe there's a thing here and there you can ask it, but pretty much just causing yourself problems.
That would terrify me. I don't know if I would trust what ChatGPT would give me.
Do you agree we got to back off on the personal therapy when it comes to AI?
I think absolutely. I wouldn't be depending on a robot on the internet to make like major decisions for me. Like you really need to like weigh that out on your own and like do your own research. It kind of figures out what you're wanting the end goal to be, and it just tells you what you want.
And that's the problem, right? It's just be like, oh, this is what you want me to say. Here you go. I'm your robot.
Someone literally said, I'm going to be honest, I tried using it like a therapist during a really rough patch, and yeah, it felt helpful in the moment. But after I realized, it was just telling me what I wanted to hear. There was no pushback, no real accountability.
Do you actually use it as like a life coach, counselor person? I guess robot. Is it going well for you?
I mean, someone did say therapy is expensive if someone can't afford it and that is their only option. I'm not going to judge that. Something is better than nothing. But if you can afford an actual human, yeah, that's probably what you should be doing. And someone said this makes me nervous because with therapy, you need the human connection. You need empathy, body language, tone. That's everything you need from a human. But using a machine, they're not going to be able to understand. I think relying on AI for something like that could seriously isolate people more.
237, it's call, text, voice memo. You using it for that? Or
I think it's good for like gathering information. So it's really good for like compiling a large amount of information, but it's not good for advice because it's known to be wrong. And I mean, there are certain ways that you can like tell it, hey, I've had you be wrong in the past. I need you to not do that anymore. And it'll be like, okay, I'm no longer going to be as people pleasing. I'm only going to drive things from fact. And, but even then it's still like sometimes iffy. Like as far as like, what should I do with my relationship or like stuff like that? Like it can be so wrong.
yeah, I think there's a lot of that too, where it wants to make you feel good. Why did it get programmed that way?
I don't know. Great idea. Let's continue what you're saying, Amy, by doing da-da-da.
This is such a good plan. You're
Yeah.
so smart and good looking. Oh, stop.
Someone said I've done therapy for years, and what helped me most wasn't just advice, but it's someone noticing patterns I can't see. And AI can't do that. It can't really respond to things like that. I don't think we're there yet. And someone did say, I do think AI therapy could be a great starting point. Not everyone's ready to open up to a real person right away. And if AI helps someone process their feelings and gets comfortable talking about them, then that's a win. But it cannot replace real therapists. It could just be a step.
What are we thinking?
I think you have to go in like with a grain of salt. And because I've had friends who've used it where like they just always tell them what they want to hear, but I also like feel like I've been able to be like, don't just tell me what I want to hear, like please tell me both sides of the coin. And so like if you kind of ask it to give you like both sides, I feel like it's actually a little bit more helpful. Like at the end of the day, I feel like you should more so talk to a human for advice than solely like relying on AI.
Yeah, generally speaking, I probably agree with you.
And someone did say it depends how you're using it. If it's for journaling, organizing your thoughts, getting coping ideas, cool. But if it becomes your only emotional outlet, then there might become a problem.
More coming up next.